I'm Niti Majethia. I'm a writer. I grew up in Mumbai, India. I currently study at the University of Texas at Austin. I'm at the UN to celebrate International Women's Day with UN Women, and I'm so excited to be here and so ridiculously lucky to be here. I'm going to be reading a poem that I wrote called The Battle Cry. I'm going to be reading it tomorrow at a UN CSW affiliated event. I think the most important part of that poem for me is just I think coming out all together and listening to sexual abuse survivors. It was inspired by the Me Too movement. And most importantly, giving them the comfort that they need to be able to open up. I've never been sexually assaulted myself, but I can only imagine how terrifying it must be and how much discrimination there is against women. I grew up in India, so I've seen a lot of that. Even though I grew up in Mumbai, where things are a little better than the rural areas, and my family is amazing. So I've had an amazing support system, but I have read and heard about so much rampant discrimination that I think it's high time we address. The Battle Cry was written by all the women who inspire me, all the women around me, and the strength of the women around me, like my mom, my grandma, my aunt, just everyone that I've grown up. I think I've seen them grow up with me, even though I'm much younger, of course. I think this is a really important day for all of us to come together and celebrate women and celebrate who we are and celebrate all that we can be in the future. If she wears little clothing, she's labeled and degraded. But ironically, it's nudity that sells the most. There are industries that make profit off of making women feel uncomfortable in their bodies, the same bodies that have the power to give life. We worship goddesses, but also treat women as commodities. We rape, we abuse, as if there's something in me you can conquer. We lust after them only to forget that they are actual breathing beings with emotions and beating hearts. You will never destroy this voice. Under all the complexities and all the chaos, if only they understood that we are all human. Human, human, human. We are human, even though we often forget to be. Big breasts or thick thighs, we are human. You see, this is all we have to call home. This body, this forest full of wildfire. And sometimes to feel the light, you have to burn. Now is your turn.
We will rise now, stand up.